Right, okay, we are going back live. Somebody will need to tell me about the volume balance on this now, because, yeah. But come on, this game is far too amazing to not want to do at some point. Right, does Twitch recognize this one? Oh my god, it does! Wow, that's amazing. Right, okay, definitely playing that now then, because it's recognized by Steam, therefore I can actually have that up as what game I'm playing. That's amazing. Audio appears okay, like the game is not too quiet or anything. Nin, do you want to like talk and see whether that's okay as well?
Hello there.
Compared to that. I want to have the message speed on faster, I think. This game is so cute, seriously.
It's looking cute just from the background.
You can just see it right now, can't you? It is adorable, honest to god. Yep, everything's fine. Now, unfortunately, I lost my save file on this, so I'm gonna have to restart this now, but the other thing, you're not gonna hear the music of this. The music is so amazing. Seriously, it really is. I cannot stress enough how...
What is this? Recettear?
Yeah, this is, well, Recettear.
Obviously not the same one from Tales of the Abyss.
This game is so cute, seriously.
Nimble Wobble.
It really is a shame that you're not going to be able to hear this as well, though, because my god, the music and the whole Japanese voicing on this is so great. What went it? Look at her! How cute is she there? Seriously. She is, without doubt, the most adorable person you will ever meet. Honest to god. That sounds like a very good way to spend the rest of your life, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Amy enjoys it.
Yeah, Zeliot is bobbing his head to the music already, so yeah, we did. Music stuff. Look at that mushroom in the background too! Have you ever seen that? It's like blushing and everything. And she swears in French. Always a good start. Wash your face, do that. Make yourself presentable. Stuff. Yeah, whatever. She'll be right down. Heck yeah. She doesn't actually do anything physical, but there we go. Now we're actually at the main stream, the main, like, games thing itself. So, this game is not something that you would ever expect to find enjoyable, and I don't know how good it's going to be to physically watch, but it's an item shop simulator, for lack of a better word. You're actually the merchant in the shop here and need to sell the items to people as the core thing of it. And that really doesn't sound too appealing, but when you get into this, my god, it's so addicting. Really. Well,
Tom Nook.
Kind of, but yeah, we need
Moe
to...
version.
We need to actually buy stuff in order to, yeah, of course, we don't have anything to sell. Yeah. What do? We buy stuff, obviously. Need to establish the stock of items, blah. Well, yeah, obviously enough. That fairy's wings look really strange, actually. Now that I looked at it a bit more properly. Yep, we go to either the town market or a merchant's guild. Yeah, two different places you can buy stuff. Yeah. Let's run by that old gadget. So innocent as well, just the way that's said. It's like, yeah, that's the old guy that runs that, right? Hurt to grovel. Yeah, so adorable. Yeah. Let's go! So yeah, basic thing, you can head to the door and leave the shop. That text. That freaking text. Wanted to leave through the window like an action hero. She is so amazing. Oh dear. So yeah, that's the thing. You control with control. So look at the way she runs as well. She holds her hand, she holds her arms out, and she's so cute. And my god, this is amazing. I played this through to the main game at the very least, so
wow.
I know what I'm doing. But look at it, it's so cute. Seriously. Button 4. Which one's that? That's button 4. So you can change the count. I always have this view because I always find it better, to be honest. But look at her. She is adorable. And she just stops and it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's so cute, seriously. So yeah, you can go to places. There are 4 segments in a day. Travelling to somewhere will technically not take any time, but if you then go back to the shop, then time will pass. So yeah, but the first place we're gonna go is the Merchant's Guild. So yeah. And this dude over here is going to be a mainstay in this thing because he basically runs Recettear in that loan shark. That doesn't sound very nice, does it? For considering the fairy is going to be helping us here. Oh well. Yeah, but anyway, this guy is the main one who pretty much like gives us a lot of stuff to sell and all of that, and he actually comes and buys things as well, so it's all great. He's also got quite a nice face thing, but he's happy, I suppose. Obviously not cute, but he's not supposed to be cute because he's an old guy, so yeah. So we need to buy some stuff to, you know.
I think he looks pretty cute.
You sounded exactly like Robin when you said that there, I will be fully honest. So yeah, we've got some money, and Recettear is just playing parrots at the moment, but that's adorable in its own right. And yeah, we basically want to buy some stuff. That's generally it. So yeah, first time stocking up. We only have 1,000 picks, so there's not really much that we can buy at the moment. Look at that, isn't that adorable? Just KO, you know, just like, how cute can you seriously get? How cute can you get? Right, anyway, you can talk and learn about stuff like what the guild is, what you can do. You can actually fuse items, but we won't be able to do that for a while. Unknown items, about the town, blah blah blah, but, you know, stuff, pretty much. And we get to, you know, now buy items. You can see the purchase price is down at the bottom. The selling price tends to be higher, but not too much so. Item, what button's free with this? X, it's X. So then you can see exactly what it's worth. So we buy it for 140 picks, it's technically worth 200 at base price, so obviously we are getting a little bit of a profit here, that's half the idea. I'm going to get, I guess, one of those because I can. Star stuff. See, the weapons do generally sell fairly well, but obviously you've only got 1,000 picks to start with, so you know, don't spend it all on Devin. There's so many different categories of stuff that you can get as well. Seriously, there's quite a lot that you can do. Apparently these gloves are not great for punching. All of the flavor text in this game as well, it's just great, seriously. But you get some cheap, obviously some cheap stuff, some more expensive things. These I'm not going to get for a while because they're too expensive. And, well, that'll do for that just now. So yeah, that will be all from here. Look, I could gush over how cute she looks all night, really. I honestly could, but I think it would get annoying after a while, but seriously. Also, we're getting more stuff. Fantastic. We are getting some walnut bread. Because apparently normal bread does not exist in this game. It has to be made of walnuts at all times. Yeah. Capitalism ho! catchphrase of the year. I have got to use that in an LP somewhere, sometime where it fits, because that is just the most amazing catchphrase in all of the universe.
Capitalism ho.
It just, yeah, it's great. So whilst we are here, because it's not going to take any time, I'm also going to go. I can't go to the market. I have to go back to the shop. Well, that's annoying. So that takes up the unit of time, which is, so it's now midday as opposed to, yeah, give you a crash course in running shop stuff. Yep. So what do? We need to put items down, obviously. People can't buy stuff if it's not available to buy, right?
Oh.
So we need to put the items down on the shelves and stuff, and the spooky cactus is apparently playing Saints Row. I should maybe make myself like busy on Steam, but hey, it's not too big of a thing in that corner, so I'll deal with it. Apparently somebody's gonna have a stroke because of all the adorableness here. Yeah, so we need to put stuff on the counters, blah blah blah. Now, there is yeah, primary button. Yeah, this game breaks the fourth wall as well here, with the whole primary button stuff. You will understand when you try it. Tear is telling Recettear how to play the game, and Recettear's just like, what? You know, because Tear is telling her how to play by actually, you know, saying in buttons and stuff. And Recettear's just like, what? Buttons? Yes, what you place where will affect how people view the store, but I mean, we're not going to be able to show that for much for a while, but yeah. Start off, line up stuff on one of the counters, yeah. Hi! She's so cute, seriously! Right, anyway, we can place items on stuff, you know, as it's highlighting stuff, so you could place whatever, place a sword down there. However, you will want to place items, you know, that are important at the very least. You'll want to place them at the window, because as Tear is about to say here, window shopping is pretty much what a lot of people do, and if you place valuable stuff that people want in the windows, then they're more likely to come in and buy that stuff, or want to buy that stuff. So yeah, these counters by the window, yeah, anybody can come in, look and see, hey, you've got a sword on that shelf there, I want a sword, I'm going to come in and buy. But, you know, if you put crap in there, then it's not going to work. So, make sure that you actually put your best items up there, or put the best items to fit what you want to sell at the time, basically. Yeah, I want to buy this more than anything! Heck yeah! So yeah, that is the face of the shop. You can actually extend this later, but, you know, we're only merchant level 1, obviously, we're starting out, so... Yeah, of course, Recettear is naive little kid person, she doesn't actually know what's up. So, yeah, of course, Wolfkinsu, yeah, it's more mana than Toho when you get into it, seriously. This thing just... Did you just see the way that she put her hands up there as well? It's just like, awesome. Anyway, yep. Just look at that, if you can see it underneath the thing there. Look at that thinking face. It's adorable. It's absolutely, yeah, brilliant. I don't think that particular spot there actually is a window thing. It might be, I don't know, but are you sure it doesn't look dumb? Well, putting the bread on store as well is kind of a bit weird, but I ain't got much else to do that, so... I don't think I'm gonna play Chandeliers, to be honest, because I'm not a massive fan of Chandeliers, to be honest, but... Yeah. Now we need to know how to sell stuff! Hell yeah, yep, we're going to go sit at the counter, because that's how you sell things. So, yep, you go over here, and this takes up a unit of the day, so obviously that takes up a quarter of the time that you got. But, we need to know how to actually sell, yeah, obviously. Okay, yo! She's just so cute! I don't know, really, but anyway, selling stuff. Yes, Professor. Apparently Tear is now a Professor of Marketing. Aww. Yeah. Right, so, how to sell. Greet people with a welcome, obviously. That's fine. Fundamental business stuff, blah 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 blah. Typical customers will find what they want and thing. It's like a normal shop. You go in, you find what you want, you go, I'm buying this. Except in this game, it's not quite the same as having a fixed price for it. So, yeah. Well, I guess technically maybe Mariari is the manliest game ever, but you know, that's the original. But you know, that's thing. So, if she wants to buy a longsword, we don't technically have a longsword, but you know, if Tira is simulating a thing here, saying, I want to buy a longsword, you can check the stats there as well. So, basically, now we need to know how to sell the stuff. So, they want that item that tells you what the base price of it is, and then you decide a price that you want to sell it for. So, consult the custom.exe program included with Recettear if you want to check or alter your button configuration. This game breaks the fourth wall like it was nothing, seriously. Wait, button 3 custom.exe? Like, your life is hard enough to control, is it? Even rereading this text here, it's still absolutely hilarious. Yeah. So, oh no, Kiene Cat's playing Team Fortress 2, damn it. Whatever. Now we need to decide the price, as I said, so you'll want to try and name a price that's a bit higher than the base, so let's have a go. And, well, you'll notice, yeah, base price is the default, it's 100% of its value, obviously. You raise your offer by doing that, and you lower the offer by pressing down. The idea is that you would, I mean, every type of person that comes up to you kind of has their own sort of base price as to how much they will buy stuff for, and ideally you want to have no more than 130% usually. Some characters you can get away with that, but others not so much. But yeah, that's how you adjust the price, blah blah blah. If they're satisfied, they'll buy it. If they aren't satisfied, they'll try and lower you down a bit more, or if it's extremely high, they'll just walk away. But yeah, so you've got to know how to set the price right, basically. But they might have one shot at negotiating again. So if you set it just too high, then they might go, well, can you lower it a little bit, and then you can have another go, and you know, lower a little bit, you know, lower the price a little bit, try and get the sale off, and that's how it works. That's the core of the gameplay right there. It's putting the items down, waiting for the guys to come in, and you know, during the day thing, and then selling the stuff to them by negotiating the price. And then you go out and buy new stuff, and Recettear is not Reimu. No, absolutely not. I refuse to say that Recettear is Reimu. Absolutely not. Yeah, so
Small Fairy is clever enough to be Cerno.
Yeah, but anyway, haggling stuff, blah blah blah. Starting out, haggle, whatever, trusting, control thing. So let's have a go. More demo stuff. We are going to buy... No, we're not going to buy anything. Actually, well, we will buy later, but we're going to sell a longsword. Higher than base price, up button, blah. Let's just sell it for that and be done with it. Yes. So then, if they buy the item first time, you get bonus experience, and for every item that you manage to sell first time in a particular session, you'll get more and more bonus experience for it. So the idea, although you don't want to sell too low, the idea is that you'll want to sort of know roughly how much you can get away with, basically, so that you can sell the item constantly at a particular thing. So yeah, that's it. So you get the price set up, and yeah. This is why I said the whole 130% thing before, is because most stores sell at that. However, you can not get away with that with a lot of people, actually. They don't buy stuff at that because they're jerks like that, I guess. Especially the freaking housewives, my god. Yeah, stereotypical blah. But yes, that's the point. as a customer, we're haggling, blah, a little bit cheaper, so if we don't get it right first time, we've got to lower it a little bit, so say that instead, and you'll get it sometimes, most of the time. Blah 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 blah, so we've got to now redo the whole thing again. It's a little bit drawn out, this whole intro thing, I will fully admit, but it's important. Apparently we now have a steel sword to sell in this tutorial thing. That's kind of a bit crazy. We don't have a steel sword, they don't exist yet. So we'll sell it for that, and it's an excellent price, so there we go. And you get told how much you sell it for in the end and all of that, blah. That's it. No, I do not want to do it one more time. Tutorial stuff. Apparently we've got to do it all over again. Whatever. No, it's just because, yeah, excellent price, blah. You sold the thing for the exact same price, again. But yes, you can ask about all of that again. So anyway, now that we're done with that, that is just a tutorial. We didn't actually get to sell anything there at the moment, but yeah, we'll go with that. And a little bit of time left. We go ahead and open the store, and now we'll have the real customers for it. And Recettear that is just like, whoa, dude, too soon. No, it's fine. So basically you've just got to get experience. And that's what we're gonna do. If we get experience, we will increase the level of the store, and that will be good. So she wants the walnut bread. You can see it's a showcase item, so yeah, but we don't have any non-showcase items at the moment, so whatever. Housewife people tend to buy for somewhere between 110 and 120%, so we go with that. And it's a decent thing. And there we go, we get some experience. That is how we sell stuff. Glee! Sold the walnut bread. So yeah, that was nice. And that is basically how you sell stuff. So yeah. Recettear is now apparently Sanae and Tira is Cherno. Yes. Now she's just like, whoa, I sold a thing. Mind equals blown. I sold something. And she's apparently really happy at that. She's so excited! Kid reference. Yeah. Papa, yep. So basically the idea of all of this is that Recettear's father left for adventure a long time ago. We're gonna start getting this now. Because, yeah, it's the whole thing. I'm totally talking over her here, I'm sorry about that, but... yeah, you know what, I'm just not gonna bother because she's gonna explain it all here. Also, I am not technically doing a tutorial for it. This is the game in itself. This is how it starts. So basically, this is Introduction to Recettear. A tale of a fairy, a girl, and a whole load of money.
This looks very interesting.
It's adorable. Seriously. It's not something you would expect to be enjoyable, but when you actually play it, it's addicting as all hell. Seriously. Recettear's reverse Rainbow and Tira's reverse Cherno. So, is this still a flashback? Maybe it is still a flashback. Basically, the idea of this is that Recettear's dad left for adventure, saying that, you know, he needs to get riches and all of that. And, yeah, that's pretty much what he did, and he hasn't ever come back. The catch is, while Recettear was all fine and dandy with all of this, and just sort of being in the house and whatnot, and doing what she normally does, until Tia comes along. And knock at the door, blah blah. Somebody at the door. So she goes and opens the door with a nice hi and stuff, and there's nobody there. Except there kind of is. Because as much as she doesn't appear it during the main stuff and everything, being a fairy, Tira is kind of not very big. So she looks the same size as Recettear here, but she isn't actually the same size, because, you know, fairies are not human size. Traditionally speaking, anyway. So, yeah. Mademoiselle Recettear Lemongrass. I don't actually know the significance of this surname or even the first name here. Actually, I'm sure there's some reference in it, but I don't know it. So that's that. Yes, she is Recettear, blah. So yeah, she is of a finance company person, as you would probably expect, because she is our coach in running the store and all of that. And Recettear doesn't know what the hell's going on, but unfortunately the reason her dad left to go on an adventure in the first place to find riches is because he has a massive loan to pay off. Which is where the core of the game comes in. It's kind of like Animal Crossing in that sense. Because, you know, you've got the loan for your first house and all of that to pay off. Now, we have to pay off the loan that Recettear's father left at the house. Otherwise the house will get repossessed and you'll lose the game. Pretty much. So yeah, Recettear again does not know what the hell's going on. Basically, yeah, money has been taken, as I said. Her father went off to La Milana. Right? I actually don't really know very much in this whole chain day stuff here. She knows the word seizure though. Seize thing. That's not good. Yep, Papa is not around. Blah. Obviously Tia knows that, so... Apparently they have a picture to say where he disappeared and all of that. Her father left Gensokyo because he was a dude. This isn't Gensokyo though, unfortunately. But, yeah. He should have saved his game, yes indeed. So basically there's a contract thing saying that, remaining thing, we have to pay the debt instead. And then Recettear's like, what? I don't have any money. Barely have enough money to live, yeah, exactly. So... yes. Despite being a loan shark, she is a fair loan shark at this point, so she is going to give us a chance. Thank God for that. So pretty much... aww. You're not going to be sold in a slave trade, Recettear. No, you're not. Survive with only wonder if I could only survive if I could survive with only 2 internal organs. Wow, that's amazing. I shouldn't really be reading the text and stuff here, but you know, it's partly because I don't know how much attention you're paying to the stream here as well, Nin, but listen for a moment. Blah, yeah. No. To actually, instead of, you know, being all slave trading stuff, we are going to get put to work. Because that makes more sense, right? You know, if you can't pay it off just with the money that you've got, you have to work for it. Isn't that how it normally works with stuff like this? It's kind of like the whole community service versus a fine thing, right? So yeah. And she's like, no, I can't work. Because she's only a kid, right? But no. Yeah, she is. She does look pretty smart. Because basically she is going to be our guide. Willing indeed, and... well, is she willing to work? I guess. Because she doesn't have a choice. Because she's going to be homeless if she doesn't work. Those who do not work, yes. Work or the house. I guess it's going to have to be work. She drives a hard bargain, doesn't she, this Tia? So, you know, she has an idea of what to do, which is the shop. Adventuring hub, blah, base stuff, yeah. The shop is going to be made from the house. Makes sense, doesn't it? And that's how it all began. She's asleep, huh? Or not. Maybe not. Why would she not? Yeah, you were a little bit harsh, to be honest. Yeah, maybe. Although, you say that she has to work, so what is she going to do? Be an absolutely adorable person and make a sign. Yayness! Oh god, why is she so cute? She was actually working on making a sign for the shop, because she's that eager to do stuff for this now. Oh dear. Yeah, making stuff is your speciality. With only a hammer! Yes, Slow, that's the point! She made an entire sign with just a hammer! It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's Recettear. You know, Recettear and Tear. Obviously, because they're partners.
Yeah.
Have you only just worked out? It's like, why is this game called Recettear? Oh wait, the two main characters are Recettear and Tear. It is actually a really cute name though, I've gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah. She invokes the priestess powers to build the sign with only a hammer. I think it's more, at the moment you can instantly see that Tira is being a little bit reserved. She's trying to stay professional here. And spoilers, it doesn't work. As you would expect, considering, you know, she's mispronounced it. See, I don't actually get exactly what this reference is here. Recettear, yeah, Recettear. I don't quite get exactly what the reference is there. I'm not quite seeing the connection, but yeah. She underestimated how much work this is going to be, basically. Again with the swearing. Okay, so basically opening the shop there took up the rest of the day, which is a bit unfortunate, but hey. How's that? Who's on first here? The clock does not have a good morning. Oh dear. Yeah, we have an item shop now. We have to be on time. As much as I would like to sleep the day away as well, we can't do that. We have responsibilities now. To the public, of course. She's just happy. Because she's Recettear, she is adorable. She has to have that smile at all times, seriously. Let's give it all indeed. Yeah, well, you told her she has to work. So she's going to work. Honest to God, Tear. So yeah, day 2 begins now. So I have an item shop and stuff, and it's all cool and awesome. How much more can you seriously do to be cute and adorable and But yeah, now we actually get control as to what we do. So you can either we can go and reorganize all the stuff in the store, or we can go and get new items, and we can do other stuff, and there's a lot to do. So basically just go out and experiment. So, to do that, of course we go back outside here, and the places which are highlighted, you see this, okay, it's going to take up 2 units at a time, but I'm going to actually do that, but I'm going to very quickly go to the toilet first before I start this, because this is another important thing to do, and so yeah. One sec. Nin can talk to you whilst I'm doing that.
Hello. I'm just casually fighting Owen, so yeah. Probably not a good idea to leave me to talk about stuff because I don't really know what to talk about. The game's very cute, is one thing. And, yeah.
I'm eating dinner right now, that's why I'm so quiet.
Yeah, I should probably get something to eat too. Man, we're good at talking. Ah, flipping out. 6 seconds left. How many attempts so far? I'll go check now, actually. I actually have no idea. So the stream ended on 155 hours? No, 156 hours, and now I have 162 hours, so that is 6 more hours I've done. And I don't know how many restarts I've had. I have a total of 5,535 restarts. Don't know how many are stage 5.
Okay, so yeah, I'm back. Alright, so yeah, the places which are sort of glowing, you see, if you'd have obviously seen on the Adventure Guild one was like blinking at the time, and those are the places which you can go and actually have stuff happen. So now we are going into the Adventurers Guild, which is the other sort of part of this game, is you can actually go out into dungeons and go on adventure-based stuff, which is quite cool. But it's maybe a little bit different to what you might expect, but it's still pretty awesome. So yeah, without approval you can't get into the stuff, blah blah blah. I hear a sink in the background. That's pretty impressive. But yeah, the idea of all of this is that you go into a dungeon, you do all the fighting based stuff, you'll get items that you can sell, and you won't have to actually pay for those items. So yeah, that's the idea, you get items at a full profit. However, we need to actually hire an adventurer, because the unfortunate thing is, Recettear is not an adventurer, as you might expect. So, yeah, can't just quite pick up anyone that you want though. Saying, hey, hobo off the street, go and be my adventurer. That's not how it works. Because, yeah, the point is here, we aren't doing the adventuring, so we have to pay someone for it, but even then, they don't know. If they don't know you, they aren't going to go ahead and want to sort of fight for you and all of that. So yeah, it's a bit of a insiders guild type of thing in a way, and it's sort of annoying in a sense. But we will get to know that as it goes. So yeah. Now all guild members have a special card that they will give you if they trust you enough, and when you've got that card is when you can call them up to do an adventure. But we don't have any at the moment, so obviously that's it. It's like if I just do a dinner party. If they give us a card to say we can go adventuring, apparently that equilibrates to inviting to a dinner party according to Recettear. Why are you so adorable? Yeah, but my beast attempting to rip you. Somewhat
Orgasms.
Well, I'm sorry, she is cute and ridiculously sort of, I guess moe is probably the right word for it really, isn't it? But, seriously, come on. How can you not love this character?
You can't not love her.
Precisely! Double negatives are awesome. Yeah, but anyway, going on an adventure takes up 2 of the 4 units of the day, so you've got to be careful with that because you don't want to end up not having enough time to sell stuff as well, so do my best to get a dinner invitation. Yes. Exactly! You are completely heartless if you don't love Recettear. Honestly.
How could she manage to shop though if she's so...
Naive? You know. Because Tira
Yeah.
is here, that's why. Tira is keeping her right. Anyway, this guy is known as Louis. Even though we don't know his name yet, I'm spoiling it. Sorry, but yeah. If he can't work, then he can't get money, which means he can't get items, which means he can't get work, which means he... yeah. You get the idea, it's a vicious cycle. Visit the Hall of Trials, blah blah blah. So, part of the idea is that you can quote-unquote fund your adventurers as well. So you can give them items that they will temporarily use during the run and of the dungeon and stuff, and that helps them out, which is pretty great. It's not the most ideal solution because they still keep their own items in your inventory at the time, so you're gonna end up sort of running out of space if that happens. But yeah, basically this guy wants to get a trial done so he can go adventuring officially and get the stuff that you can buy, buy crap with, so that you can get more stuff, so that you can, you know the deal. So Tia over here is like, hey, that's an opportunity, because, she's a loan shark, she does this sort of thing. So pretty much Tia is going to go over and say, hey, how about we help you out and you help us out type of thing, and yes. Burn the cash, blah blah blah. Yep, so he's got nothing at the moment. You can't even get dinner. That's bad. You've got to have enough money to get food. Seriously.
Gotta refrain myself from making a dinner joke.
Tia, that's not very nice. She needs to work on her tact a little bit, I think. Who you calling, CD? God, can you imagine Raukau having voices for these guys? Can you just imagine that for a second? This is some sort of Raukau voice acting thing. That would be the greatest thing ever. Honest to God. So yeah, para-merchants, blah. Yeah. It's way too broken CD to buy anything. You're so nasty, Tyr! Okay, maybe Tyr is part Reimu, part Cherno here, because seriously! Ouch!
I thought she was past you.
Stop with the CD thing, he isn't a plant. Oh dear. Aw, too bad. Right, anyway. Yep, we can basically give him equipment for the time so that he can do the whole trial stuff. And yeah, it's business. Basically, we get most of the items that he picks up, and we give him the stuff to go on the adventure and fund him and all of that. That's it.
Sounds like a fair deal.
Yep. Yep, we help Mr. Swordsman clear it, and then he gives us an Eternal Friendship card. Yes. We've got to tell Raukau to make a Let's Play of this. I don't think it would make a brilliant Let's Play thing. Believe me, I was tempted to LP this, but I don't think it would make a really good LP thing unless you were really, really good at doing stuff with it, and I don't think I'm good enough for that, but...
Raukau could put it off, though.
He probably could, but...
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, now we're going to have him there. Aside from his precious life, yep. Yayifications! My God, how can you not laugh and love this? Yayifications! Seriously! Honestly! Yeah. So, Recettear, this guy is Louis, as we said. See, he's a swordsman. You get several adventurers during this game, obviously. They've got their own unique skills and stuff, and yeah. I don't like Louis all that much, but he's good enough for just now. Reverse Reimu Kawaii Desu. Yeah, food and items, and then we'll go back. Okay, so that's that. Now that means the day has not progressed at all yet, so we can go ahead and get some item stuff. I think I will get one. So you can go to the market as well, and now we can buy items from here. Different items from what we had before. You can get necklaces and stuff. They do some beneficial things, like some added defense and stuff, you know, scars wise. The characters that can equip the stuff will be shown here, so you can see what he's already got. He's got that basic sword that I bought, the basic armor and whatnot, so he's fairly well equipped for what I would want at the moment. So I don't really need to buy too much of that. You can buy books as well, you can buy treasure stuff, you can get food, which is what I'm here for. I want to get one that restores HP, 10 or 15. That's way more expensive though, so I don't need that as such. So we'll just buy one bread. We're probably going to get more in the dungeon itself, so I don't need to worry too much. And that is all that we can buy from here at the moment. I don't have enough money to buy that one, so I can't buy that. And now that we are done with that, let's go back into the guild, and we are going to take him on. So yeah, we can hold up to 10 items at the moment, and no, actually no, we can hold more than that. Apparently we can hold 20, so that's kind of me lying there. So we'll give that, what else? No, we don't have anything else to give. So yeah, because everything else I've got I think is on my store on sale at the moment, so let's just depart with that. So now we get to the actual adventuring in this game. And now we're in a dungeon. With ominous sounding music and whatnot, because that totally doesn't fit this game at all. But yes! Welcome to the jungle! Wonder what that might be referencing. But yes, we aren't going to hold Louis back because... Interesting thing here, obviously Recettear and Tear are not here for killing stuff. They do not interact with anything here. They are actually invisible to things, because as Tear is explaining here, there's a protective field around, so the enemies do not even see Recettear and Tear, despite them always tagging along here. So they only see Louis, who is the character we are directly controlling. So that's fine. However, there's a catch. Louis is not safe because he is actually the one doing fighting and stuff. Because the unfortunate thing is, if you don't want to be, if you want to be safe and in this invisible bubble field thing, you can't interact with anything. So yeah, they don't need to, Recettear, Tear don't need to worry about it, but Louis kind of does. So yeah, they can't manipulate anything, which means they can't actually pick up items and stuff as well. And Recettear sounded so depressed there as well. Which is a shame. But yeah, the adventurer is on the field collecting the items, and we as the people who can't get hurt and stuff are the ones who manage the items. So so Louis will pick the stuff up, we'll get it, and then if our inventories get full and all of that, we can actually go ahead and use the items ourselves and organize things. The problem is, if he dies, then we can only take one item back with us. So don't die. Try not to, at least. Fairly obviously. So we can't blah... Yeah, hopefully we won't need to do that. So basically the idea is we want to get out of here safely. Bags will allow blah. We have a limit to how many items we can hold. I think is it 10 or is it 20 at the start? I can't remember. And it did say 20 on the thing, so I'm assuming it would be 20, but yeah. KO day! Too cute, seriously. This is if you bring in weapons and such, you can equip them straight away, which is always a good thing to do. So, Louis, he has stuff that he can do. Can I show off, how do I show, there, that's a special attack at the very least, you can do basic attack stuff. I don't actually remember how, yeah, that's how the menu stuff is, like, we'll go into that in a bit. Items, is in here, so that's fine. You can do that and heal if you want. Equipment is there, that's fine. I want to show status, is it? Maybe? Yeah, right, okay, so every character controls largely the same, but they have unique things that they can do as well. So, Louis basically has movement, obviously, as it is. If you are basically facing a direction a projectile attack comes in, then you can defend against it because he's got a shield, so it's kind of like Link in that way, you know, from Link to the Past and stuff, the way his shield works. And our special attack is a spin slash. I've showed that off already. That's a skill button thing you can do. His attack is a fairly wide-ranging thing, so it's actually quite useful. You know, it can hit things from the side, and actually very slightly behind you as well. Chris, stop playing Team Fortress 2, it's getting in the way. So yeah, that's basically the premise of this, is that there are monsters, you attack them from, if you can attack them from the side or behind, then it's awesome. And then chests sometimes don't actually have stuff in them that you want. So yeah, bear in mind that the attack speed is something to consider as well. You cannot just mash the button and expect to always be surviving. And when you level up, you actually gain HP and stuff like that. You can see, kind of like the HP bars in Tender's Eyes, you see a little circle with the red, you know, thing there. That's experience. And sometimes traps appear as well, which can kill the enemies. It's quite hilarious. But this over here is an item that we can pick up. So slime fluid. Basically kill is something that we can pick. Occasionally you will get a critical hit like that. It'll just do some sort of focus-based attack. It's completely random, so there's no way that you can influence that yourself. And the maps are, oh, what's the word for it? It's, you know how like Spelunky is randomly generated. I can't remember what the word is for that off the top of my head. No, it's there's a specific thing.
Non-linear?
No, somebody will be able to say what I'm meaning here. Mystery Dungeons, not exactly. Roguelike, that's it. Yeah. Because it's random when you come in as to what's going to be around, yeah. The goal of each floor is to find the teleporter to the next one, obviously. But, yeah, that's not going to be instant or anything. Not usually, anyway.
I'm totally downloading Super Mercer World at the moment.
Super Mercer World or Super Mercer Land?
World.
Oh.
Good luck.
And it's so cute.
Game. Wow, those slimes are cute.
Yep, right, so this
Even
will
the enemies.
This will take you to the next floor. However, I don't want to go to the next floor yet, obviously, because there's still stuff to explore on this floor. So, you want to... Ooh, it's an item which I can't actually do anything with. It's an ingredient. I'm not high enough level to, in merchanting to know what that does yet. So, yep, sometimes you get items out of the chests, so I got focus stuff, that's pretty useful, and that is the rest of that floor explored. So, on to the next floor. That's basically it. You can choose to explore all of the floor and get all the items possible, or you can just try and rush on ahead and get to the end of the dungeon. Really depends on your current situation and whatnot as to what you want to do. So yep, just kill all the stuff that you can, get all the experience possible. There's an item there, Tayake. It's a healing item, that one actually, but it sells for quite a bit too, so... yeah, can't remember if that heals SP or something. I think it heals SP, but the red slimes are a little bit stronger. Obviously the HP appears in the top right hand corner and stuff, so yeah. That's a thing. More slime fluid, more level ups, that's pretty cool. That is an item, leather boots. Kinda useful. Does he have anything equipped that way at the moment? Maybe I could use that as an equipment thing. Let's see. No, he doesn't have any shoes on at the moment, so maybe I should equip that, because that would give me 5 extra defense. Why not? I'll get to keep the item at the end anyway, so...
Wolf is quite adamant that the man is Marissa.
Hey, it's like a donut thing, except it's not a donut, it's actually egg toast. Item, sword, yay. So yeah, most of the time, I mean, the main problem I find with Louis is that he's not very quick. and I don't really like that because there's not any way of speeding them up, and there's the exit to this floor already, jeez. Well, the first dungeon's not going to be too big anyway, but you know, you do want to actually go quite far down if possible and get as much stuff as you can. Although I don't think the ingredient stuff is technically useful at the moment because we can't actually do anything with it because we don't know what it is, so... We get somebody later on in the game who I think is much better suited to be Marissa, by the way, just putting that out there.
Oh, good.
Much better suited. Slow reverse Marissa, not quite. So just killing more slimes, that's kind of hilarious, not really, but... Critical attack on the chest, yes, that makes perfect sense. That was a souvenir charm. More slime fluid. Now we get a new enemy type. These guys are a pain in the ass though. You see, that charging attack is really annoying to try and work around, and yeah, I don't really like them at all. These guys are kind of annoying as well because they close in and do that, but then when they are closed in, Louis' wide-ranging attack is really good at actually taking them all out, so... Yeah, taking a couple of hits, but it doesn't matter too much. I've got loads of HP left yet, and I'm halfway towards the next level, so... No, they're actually goblin guys, those dudes. They're just annoying, because they've got fire punches and stuff. In fact, they might not even be goblins. I think they're like dog goblin things. They're really weird. Back attack! Side attack!
Yeah, they do look like dogs or something.
Hey, better shoes. Summer sandals. Quite cool. Now, if you go too far away from a particular section that you've already explored in a floor, then it will actually respawn the enemies. So, like this guy right here, if I went down to the bottom of the map, then it would respawn the dude. So, you might have to be a bit careful about that. I think you can probably see there's a guy in red down, you know, the red dot here. This should be another enemy appeared. Yeah, one of the red slimes respawned, so... That's one thing you might need to look out for at times. There's the exit, but there's a place down here which I want to explore. There's quite a lot of dudes though. Jeez, yeah, I don't really like these guys. So you know what? Just gonna totally spin attack their face because yeah, it's not really too much of a spin attack, but it's good enough. Dang, trap. It's really hard to avoid the rocks actually because this dude is too slow. Anyway, this is floor number 4, is it? Yeah, 4, because it says in the bottom corner. Now, some of these guys actually throw rocks as well. That guy here, this one actually throws rocks. So, Louis' shield can defend against them, which is a bit better, you know, but... It's a bit more useful, I find. Hey, more slime fluid! Now, you see +3 and all of that, that is for something later. It's not usually too big of a deal, so I'm not going to go into it right now, but if I manage to do item fusing later, then hey! Oh, here's another new enemy as well. If you let these guys touch you, they will actually get health back. I'm pretty sure, I don't know what they're called again, but I know they're based on something from another RPG thing, but I can't remember what they're called. Kyle told me once, but yeah, I forget. These ones are not too bad to deal with, but they get trickier later on, much trickier. Because yeah, spoilers, this game likes reusing enemy styles a lot. As you might expect from this type of thing, because this is only really like one part of the game, and it's not the main part of the game either, to be honest, so I don't blame it for reusing stuff. Hey, another item. Scrap plate thing, sure. Right, that's just going backwards, so I don't need to go there anymore. I wonder if there are foe enemies in here. I will not spoil that one. There may be. Let's just leave it at that. Because that does not say there most definitely is, so hell yeah. This floor is a lot bigger. There's another item I can pick up. That is the end of that particular room, so there we go. Sword slash reverie! I like that. Yeah, go away. Damn it, rocks. More of you. Don't care. Do get a level up, however, so that's good. So now it's just to go down this way and see if there's anything useful. Ow! Of course, it's after. Oh wow, a sword, longsword. I could equip that just now. Let's go ahead and do that, because that will be a significant increase in attack power. I also have the most items I can have. Yeah, well, significant as in it's up to 28 instead of 22. I mean, again, I will have this at the end as well, so that's fine. Optimum equipment, sure, let's go with that. Items, I need to sort of remove stuff at this point, don't I? Rearrange. I guess I should really get rid of the unidentified ingredient stuff because I can't use that right now, so... Not exactly what I was hoping for there, but it's fine because it's not a big deal in the end. Get more experience out of it, so that's fine. I'm not going to bother killing that guy because that'd take too long. And we are at the bottom! Yes, we have actually made it to the bottom of the dungeon. It's not a very long dungeon, this one. Yeah, this is the thing. We made it. Cleared the whole of trials. Oh, sweet mystery of life. Now you give me money! So we made it. It behooves us. What's behoove? What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, she kind of does. Too bad. Yeah. Doesn't matter, because look at that. We get ourselves a card. The card is something that Recettear apparently really likes, but now this basically means that Louis is an official adventurer. So, yeah, Adventurer's Guild card. So now we get his card and blah, doesn't matter. Think about who you want to give it to us, obviously. Take my very first card! Shut up and take my cards! Oh dear, yes. Yeah, we're gonna have to adventure with you more because you're the only person we can actually adventure with right now, but that doesn't matter because, yeah. And then magic door out of nowhere. Because that happens. What's this thing? It's a door. Obviously. A Goho door of return, yes. I don't know what was she, maybe she was gonna say it in Japanese there or something, and yeah, I don't know. Anyway, every so many floors you can go, you know, find one of these doors. I think it's every 10 or so. It's either every 10 or every 5 that one of these doors appears, and you can go back prematurely. Yeah, every 5, there we go. But the problem is, if you do take that, you can't actually go back to where you were unless... Yeah, unless you've actually cleared up that far before. You can start at, say, floor 11 if you're in that area, but... Yeah. That's that. It's sketchy though, because you want to go as far down as you can and get as good item sets as you can, but then you've got to think, well, my items are going to be sort of, not expensive, but you've got to remember how many items you can carry is very limited, so you don't want to go all the way down and find all the really good items down the bottom and then not have any to take back from what you had before, if that makes sense. Because it's very easy to find good items in certain areas, and then, you know, I'll just do another 5 floors, and then you find there's too many more good items that you want, and you don't have space for them all. So yeah, that's it. In the end, that's how it works. Yeah, there is no lower floor in the Hall of Trials though, so we have to go back now. Going home. Don't quite... no, I think this is another one of her I don't want to get too emotional speech things here. That's the reason. Yeah, you hit the door, it bounces, and then you do that. You get a cool little clear thing, and then it tells you what you've won, basically. So we have nice, cool looking 18 items to go back with. Some of these are worth a lot. So we've now got all of these items that we can put in our store and sell.
Oh, nice.
And we don't have to pay for them. We've just got it. That's it. Which is pretty special, if you ask me. There are a couple of places that we can go, but it doesn't look like there's any glowing things yet. So you know what? Let's try and actually get some selling going here. Because we've got 1 unit of daytime left, so I might as well go ahead and put some stuff down to sell. Because why not? Oh, do I want to put anything else down instead of that? I think so, because I think yeah, I've got stuff that's worth a lot more, so let's put other stuff down here. You know what, let's have a fish up there as well. It's actually not a fish, it's a pastry that looks like a fish. Which is quite weird. It's used to heal SP, you know, the skill points to use sword slashes and stuff. So that's useful, but it's also worth a lot, so I'm selling that for definite. We also got candy! Hells yeah! Don't know when we got candy because I wasn't paying attention to that, but we got candy, so that's all that matters. Also, look at her now. Now you can see it properly. Look at her thinking pose there. Is that or is that not the cutest thing ever?
That is pretty cute.
And then when you put an item down, she's so happy with it. Look at that. She's just crazily adorable.
Aww.
This game, man. It's too cute. It really is. Oh, I don't think Ninja thinks she's cuter than Orin. No, well, I think for you that would be kind of hard, right? If you talk to Tira, by the way, then you can get information about the atmosphere, what level you're at, and what actually happens. Look at her there! Little face thing! But yeah, you can see stuff, customer sell, blah. Basically, as you level up, more stuff becomes available. So that's that, and you can see what the atmosphere of the store is like. So we're very plain and dark at the moment, but that's because we don't really have very much to make it flashier. So yeah, Tia's lectures, you can get information again. If you want to do the tutorials and stuff, then you can do that. But I just want to open up the store and try and sell stuff. So yeah. And as you can see, if you can have a look in the background there, Louis is actually in our shop as well now. So as you recruit adventurers and people come along and whatnot, you actually can sell stuff to them. And if you sell them weapons and armors and stuff, then they will actually end up equipping them. So that's quite useful, if they can equip them. So yeah, this...
You could make a Toho version of this game.
That should be good. So yep, we just made 1400, and we didn't actually buy that thing, so we just made all of that. That is complete profit right there, which is quite good. So this guy wants to buy the boots, so let's go ahead and sell. Usually these guys you can get away with going close to the 130 mark, so that's quite good. I think I'll sell for that, should be fine. And as you can see, I got more experience there because of the just combo thing. You get a base value of 10 experience, and then you get 2 if you sell it first time, and it doubles until 60. Is it? No, it's either 64 or 128 is the max in one shot. But now Louis wants to buy the focus staff. He can't equip the focus staff, however, so he won't be using this anymore. Louis is a bit of a cheapskate, as you might have thought from his text thing, you know, with whole no money to buy food and stuff. He doesn't buy stuff for too much. I think about 115 is the best. So yeah, also yeah, you get more experience if you are close to their maximum. It was called the near pin thing there, and you get 5 more experience if you are close to the most that they will accept. So there we go. That is basically all that we could do for that one day thing. But then you get, at the end of each day, you get the profits thing. We exceeded expectations! Heck yeah! But you see what we sold, what we bought, what we found in the day, and that's that. So we made 3,200 picks in the second day. That's something. That is quite a lot.
I think there is a canon about Mercer's dad having a shop or something like that. Can't quite remember though.
Anyway, now Tio wants to talk to us again, and this is now, I think it's going to show the debt stuff. So, you've maybe very briefly saw it when I was doing the stuff before with the, when I was equipping items and stuff in the dungeon. However, this game follows, I guess it is kind of like Animal Crossing in a way. I've never really played it. Animal Crossing, but I've heard of the stuff, obviously. I'm pretty sure in that game, do you not have like a set time frame to sort of pay back your debts to Tom Nook and whatnot? Like you have to pay this amount in X many days or so. Because it's the same general idea here. Basically, we can't pay it all back in one go because this debt is huge, trust me. But, basically, we pay something back every week. It's gonna go up and up as we get further into the game, that we have to pay more back each week, but basically we pay money back and stuff, yeah. You don't want to know how big this debt is. Yes, it's that big. But anyway, the bigger our store gets, the more important, the more stuff we can sell and all of that, the more that we'll pay back each week. But
what has her dad been doing to get such a large debt?
Well, you've kind of heard what people have been calling tier during this, so yeah. Anyway, our first payment will be due at the end of day 8, and as you can see there, it's 10,000 picks is what we've got. So we've already got most of that just now, but remember that we have to keep playing the game after that, so we're going to have that plus money left over to continue buying stuff for the shop, because the game does not slow down at all. It's not the hardest game ever, because I managed to utterly break it in my first go, but it's, still, you've got to remember this. K-ya! So she's got KO, K-ya, yayness, yayifications, all of that. Seriously. Right, anyway, that is enough of that for just now. Let's go... What am I going to do today? Well, you can see these are now glowing, so there is stuff to do at the chapel and town square. You can get cutscenes and whatnot, so let's go ahead and do that. So you can get a bit more information about things. Yeah, finance company, blah. Yep, Finance. Terminal Finance, maybe? It's a bit ominous, isn't it? What's it like? That's a bit of a curious question to ask, isn't it? When you just look, it's like, what's your job like, Daddy? That sort of thing. Yeah, contracted with fairy stuff. So she's not employed by, she's employed by the employer of, yeah. Let's not try and work it out here. Oh, it's all fairies, blah, yeah, specific contract stuff. Yeah. So that's how it works. Yeah, there you go. That's fairies' lives in a nutshell. So don't expect Chono to be finding a job tomorrow, because it isn't gonna work. So there you go. And then the other one is in the town square, so let's go ahead and talk about that. I love how every time you change text in this, it's like it's turning a page in the story. It's just a sound effect for it's a page turning every time that you advance the text, and it's a really cute touch, you know, because it's like you are playing out the story of Recettear here. We can't go in the pub at the moment because it's actually not open. It only opens in the evening hours, so we're not going there right now. And so, what am I gonna buy? I could buy a cape, to be honest. You know what, why not? Because the cape, actually, let's show what it does. You can sell it for 2,000, so I buy it for 1,400. The base price is 2,000, so I should make a decent profit off of that. This is how you win the game, basically. You buy the most expensive stuff that you can and sell it at that, you know? You don't want to just have expensive stuff, though, because some people don't buy the expensive crap, but, you know, it's useful if you have that. Oh, do I want that? Yeah, I could get that as well. So it will look like I'm just going to spend all of my money here, but I will get it back by selling stuff all day, so, you know. I've got a longsword, so I don't need that one. I could get, like, a long bow or something, I suppose. Yeah, why not? Variety of stuff, you know? What does that do? Defense plus 8. Louis pretty good with the iron armor, though. That would definitely be a nice touch. If he would buy that, that would be great. But I don't have enough money, so I can't buy that. You can also sell stuff back to stores here and whatnot, but you don't get nearly as much for it, so don't do that very often. Is there anything else I can even buy at this point? I don't think so. Nah. So now, that takes up a unit of time. If you go anywhere after, you know, if you go anywhere in the place, you can go everywhere, pretty much, in this general vicinity. You know, you can go to any of the places, and it won't take up any time. So if you go to any one, make sure you do as much as you can during the day, because then you'll just use 1 unit of time up going back to the shop. And now 1 time has passed, so I'm going to put items down, and I'm actually just going to sell all the stuff here. I don't want to put that down. I want to put the good stuff on the yeah, on sale here, because this is the window thing for it. So yeah, that's only a base 100 price. Maybe what do I want to put down here? I guess I could put maybe the armor. No, I've got leather armor over the other side. That would be kind of silly. I'll do that. So let's see what people are gonna buy. Oh, the old grandpas. You gotta be careful with these guys too, because they don't exactly take all too much. I think they also take up to about 120-ish%. So let's go with that, see if that would work. Yeah. You can go a little bit higher maybe, but sometimes not. Sometimes they don't buy stuff that way. But you see, I spent a lot of money before coming back, but I've already made most of it back because of that one sale. Now the guild guy, he tends to buy stuff fairly expensive, so he'll probably buy that. Nope, not quite. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. Up to maybe up to the 130 then. Yeah, okay, fair enough. A little bit too high in the price, so I don't get my just combo anymore, but that's okay. Louis, what are you going to buy? You are going to buy the armband instead. So this is now going to replace his wooden shield. And as you can see, he's going to keep the same defense, but he's going to get more magic defense. So that's actually good. This means now I don't have to equip him with the iron band when I go into a dungeon, which means that I don't have to waste an item space on it, because it's his now. So there we go. And yes, you get a level up sound there as well, if you manage to hear that, so there we go. And now Tira's got stuff to say. Holy cow, it's late! Aw, so adorable. Mild schedule management, blah, to ensure working, blah. So yes, as I've been saying, we have 4 segments of the day that we can do stuff. And opening the shop takes 1 unit of time, going outside the shop and buying stuff takes 1 thing of time, going on an adventure takes 2 things of time. So, yeah. The clock's been broken up into 4 areas, yeah, because clocks totally work like that, don't they? A slice of time, oh god. Like a pie. Yes, that is clearly the first thing that you ever think of when slice comes into the equation, right? Is pie. Not cake, pie. Tia already knows how Recettear works. If it's a food, you know, analogy, then Tira is going to have her attention at all times. So yes, it is a pie chart. It kind of looks like a pie chart, definitely. But yeah, you need to go to bed at nighttime because you can't run a shop when you're tired. Yes. So what we do, we either open up the shop or we go out. That's the two main options. If you're in the morning, it's a good idea you can go to Adventure as well, and that works too. So you've basically, it's broken up into going out to get more, you know, merchantable items, then opening up your shop and going ahead to, you know, basically work with those items and then making money off of it. You can only make money when you sell stuff in the shops, so you've got to do some selling here. That's the general thing. That's pretty much it. If you go to the plaza, then the chapel, as I explained before. When you go outside, if you've gone to at least one place, a time slice will open. No, not open, but will be consumed. But you can go to as many places in town in one time slice as you like. So you go back, you know, you go out the shop, you go to every place possible, then you come back, still only one time slice gone. You go out to the shop, you go to the Adventurers Guild and buy something, come back, one time slice gone, even though you've only gone to one place. So this game teaches time management. Yes. There's another vital element. Yes, as I said, leaving town altogether consumes 2. Yeah, it does, because you've got to go out of town, obviously. So yeah, you really want to make sure that you go early, and you can't leave in the evening. You can't go to a dungeon in the evening or at night time. That would be stupid. Why can't it be like Toho and Perishable Nighttime? I don't know. Yes, obviously. Yeah, it's quite a lot to take in, but it's not difficult really. You've just got to maybe experience it a bit, but yeah. Hire a magician to stop time. Ha 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 about that. Although it doesn't stop time, but yeah. I think it's fairly obvious that there'd be a magician character in all of this, huh? So yeah, that happens. Whatever, we know. Pi K! It's not okay now, it's Pi K! Anyway, we also got a level up, so there's more tutorial-y stuff to do because now more things can happen, pretty much. Because, yeah, bro! Seriously, how can you not love this? Yepperoni? Really? I bet the people who did the translation job on this had an absolute blast doing so. Because yeah, obviously this was a Japanese game originally that got ported over by a company, so yeah. Now we get to the point where people are going to sell stuff to us as well as buying. So pretty much, the thing is here, people have something that they want to sell, they want to make a little quick bit of cash, and so we can haggle for actually getting prices that we want. So yeah, you can get stuff for cheap and sell it for higher. Might be hard, but yeah. So as if they were buying, you basically get the thing up, and it is the same deal, really. You just have to decrease the price instead of increase it. So let's do that. Fundamental procedure is the same, so yeah. She is going to sell us a longsword, and we will do that for... Press down, come on, I can do this. yeah, we are going to try and buy it for that. And yeah, most customers will be going, so yeah, that's a general thing there. So 70% or less. Yeah, usually you want to be between 50 and 70% of the base price is how much you would buy it for. So say that should be fine. So then, say if somebody thinks your price is too cheap and they want to, yeah, it's same as haggling. If they think your selling price is too expensive, they'll try and lower it down. If they think your buying price is too cheap, they'll try and get you to haggle it up. So say that instead. Yes, as we're saying here, between 50 and 70%. Again, depending on the type of NPC that comes up, you'll tend to be able to get more or less depending on that. So yeah, that's it. So now we're going to have to try and buy items off her for the tutorial thing to proceed. And look at that. So, buying bait yam, we are going to buy that for that. That should be fine. This is a tutorial, so of course we don't get to keep the items, but yeah, we get that. So, one more item. What are we going to get this time? Is it going to be the same one? It's not going to be the same one. Thankful statue. We will see that later as well. Buy it for that. That tends to be how much I buy that sort of thing for. I had a very automatic way of doing this when I played the game, so yeah. So that's that. So that's the generic thing that's going to happen now. Some customers will want to buy our stuff, some will want to sell us stuff, and then, of course, we can then put the, you know, once we've bought stuff, we can then put it on offer and get stuff, you know, get it back and all sorts of fun stuff. Get out of the way, I want to put an item there. Damn it, Tira, get out of the way! Stupid berry! I put the staff down. Just do that for just now. I'm basically going to sell for the rest of the day because I want to sort of get stuff done. So, longsword, item buying. I was kind of hoping Louis would try and buy that, but you're okay to buy it. Let's go with that. He could have gone for more, but oh well, I wouldn't have known. Doesn't matter too much. Louis, what are you going to buy? The same thing as you bought last time. Yeah, you're a pretty stupid guy. You're not going to be able to use that. Oh well. Doesn't matter. He would have actually bought it for more there. I guess for some characters you do get a little bit more so that you can buy. Really, only 2 people wanted to buy anything? It's kind of lame. But you can see how much I've got now compared to what I started the day with. It's quite a lot. I'll say that much for it. Do I not have like candy I can put down? Yes, I do. Put candy on sale because everybody loves candy, right? Told you, everybody loves candy. That is awesome. I say everybody likes candy, right? And that's the first thing that gets sold in the shop. There we go. Pretty cool how that works. Louis, what are you going to buy this time? Oh, that actually lowers your defense a little bit, but it gives you more magic defense, I suppose. So, yeah, you can buy that. And somebody else is going to buy something that's pretty useful. Ooh, the longbow. Yeah, see, going to get to sell quite a bit. That should do. Yeah. There we go, 18 experience total from that, and lots of money. So you can quickly see that we're already very fast approaching that 10,000 mark. Pretty fast. Exceeded expectations again, hells yeah. What are you going to tell us today? Nothing at all. Right, I actually think, considering the time it is, that because I need to be in at 9 tomorrow, I'm going to stop at that just now and I pretty much won't be playing this, at least on this save file, until next stream, so yeah, because you can have a whole million save files over here. I don't even know how far down it goes. I don't even know if I want to know how far down it goes. So yeah, but merchant level 2. That's something. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop at that just now because I don't want to drag this on too long. And next time we'll have more capitalism ho profit stuff. Because yeah, next time I stream this, that is. I don't know when that will be, but I don't know. I just think it's a really, really adorable, fun game that you would not expect to be fun, but actually is when you play it properly. I don't know how fun it is to watch, mind you, but I guess it's probably pretty relaxing to watch, to be honest. It's one of those things that you can just sort of sit down and, you know, well, when you're playing it, it's fine, but when even just watching it, sort of just sit down, have it on in the background. You don't necessarily have to be paying attention the whole time to stuff. It's just nice, I think. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but I personally think it would be interesting to have on, if for no other reason than for capitalism, ho! But still. So yeah, I hope everybody's had fun, and next time stuff. Yeah. You're not gonna say goodbye at the very least.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
See what I have to put up with here.